Good morning, kids. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and doing great at your home. I'm Khushbu Patel from Saraswati Group of Education and I'm taking your science subject. Now, in the last session of our science, what we have done? We have studied the food habit of animals, in which we have studied the herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. Right? Every animal is having a different food habit according to the environment, according to the area in which they are living and according to the food available in that area. Right? All the animals are having a different food habit. So, we have studied the first three basic type of animals. Herbivores, plant eating animals, carnivorous who is eating the smaller animals and the omnivorous who is eating the plant and animals both. So till that we have studied. Now we are moving to the next one. What is our next? But before I start that, I hope you all are sitting with your textbook. Right? So open page number 7 of your textbook. Right? And keep a pencil handy. आप अपने हाथ में पेंसिल भी रखोगे. Right? So now let us start. The fourth category of the animal is what? Scavengers. Right? This we have studied in the hard word. That how to pronounce it. Scavengers. What is the meaning of it? The animal who is eating the dead body of the other animal. It is known as a scavenger. That is in the simple language. Right? Now see in your textbook. They mainly feed on dead animals and plants. Now you have a question कि दीदी प्लांट केवी रीतना मरी जाए. बट सी बेटा, जब प्लांट गिर जाता है तो वो सड़ने लगता है. तो वो जो सड़न उसकी होती है उसको हम बोलते हैं डेड या डेड प्लांट्स. राइट? सो द एनिमल्स who is taking a food from the dead animals or dead plants, they are known as what? They are known as scavenger. Right? Now see, the dead remains. Underline the word remains. Remains નો મતલબ થાય છે વધેલું. Right? The dead remains of animals produce foul smell. Underline foul. Foul means ખરાબ વાસ આવે છે. કોઈ પણ એનિમલ જ્યારે મરી જાય છે ત્યારે એની બોડીમાંથી એના ડેડ રિમેન્સમાંથી ખરાબ સ્મેલ આવે છે. That is known as what? Foul smell. Right? And can spread infection. Just because the body is now dead, right? It will start spreading the small foul smell. धीरे धीरे वो बढ़ती जाती है. Right? And it is also spreading the infection. Right? So how do we clean it? We don't clean it. The other animals who is feeding on the dead remains. એટલે કે અમુક એવા પ્રાણીઓ અને બર્ડ્સ હોય છે કે જે આ ડેડ બોડી ખાય છે. Right? So they are considered as what? They are considered as scavengers. Right? See, they help in cleaning the environment. Just because they are eating the dead animal's body. જે એનિમલની બોડી છે મરી ગઈ છે એને ખાય છે. બરાબર? એટલા માટે એ લોકો શેમાં હેલ્પ કરે છે? They are helping in cleaning the environment. Right? They help in cleaning the environment. Now, scavengers can be either carnivorous such as hyena, jackal and vulture. You know what is the meaning of carnivorous? પોતાનાથી નાના એનિમલ્સને ખાતા હોય એને કાર્નિવોરસ કહેવાય. સો સ્કેવેન્જર્સ પણ ઘણા બધા એવા એનિમલ્સ છે જે પોતાનાથી નાના એનિમલ્સને ખાય છે. બટ ધ મેજર ડિફરન્સ ઇઝ that carnivorous animals are hunting the animal. પહેલા શિકાર કરે છે ને પછી ખાય છે. But the scavengers are eating the dead body of animal. They don't hunt. એ શિકાર ન કરે પણ જે મરેલું હોય એને ખાય છે. Some examples are hyena, જેને જરખ કહેવાય ગુજરાતીમાં, jackal કે જેને શિયાળ કહેવાય, vulture જેને ગિદ્ધ કહેવાય तो આપણે ગીધડા એવું કહીએ છીએ, right? So these all are what? It is a scavengers, but these all are animals and some omnivorous animals also. There are certain omnivorous animals जैसे डॉग है, काउ है, राइट, जो वो प्लांट प्रोडक्ट भी खाते हैं और एनिमल्स भी खाते हैं, तो वो भी इसमें आ सकते हैं. In short, scavengers are such animals which is taking the food from the dead body of other animal, but they don't hunt the animal. शिकार નથી કરતા, પણ જો डेड बॉडी હોય તો એમાંથી એ ખાય છે. And by doing this or by eating the dead bodies, they are helping in cleaning the environment. Why? If the dead body is not eaten, then what will happen? It will spread the foul smell as well as the infection, right? So it is very much needed to clean the dead body, or you can say it is very much needed to make the environment cleaner. So scavengers are the animals who are helping into cleaning the environment. Understood? Clear? Now turn the page. What is the next category? The next category is decomposers. What is that? It is decomposers, right? Decomposers means, what is that? First understand the meaning of decompose. Decompose means break down, right? Let me give you an example. जब आप खाना खाते हो, जैसे रोटी, सब्जी, दाल, चावल, सैलड, पापड़, छाछ वगैरह, आप सब खाते हो तो उसमें काफ़ी सारे न्यूट्रिएंट होते हैं. जब आप खाते हो तो आपके बॉडी के अंदर जाने के बाद वो न्यूट्रिएंट सारे अलग हो जाते हैं, सेपरेट हो जाते हैं. जैसे प्रोटीन सेपरेट हुआ, कार्बोहाइड्रेट हुआ, फैट हुआ, राइट? ऑल द न्यूट्रिएंट्स विल गेट सेपरेटेड, राइट? सो दैट सेपरेशन प्रोसेस इज व्हाट? डीकंपोज, राइट? एंड द एनिमल्स हु आर हेल्पिंग in decomposing or breaking down of a food molecule, that are known as decomposers, right? Now let's see in the textbook. They are organisms such as bacteria, snails, worms and fungi that break down the organic components in the remains of dead plants and animals and convert them into the simpler substance. Means these animals are also such which are not hunting. कोई शिकार નથી કરતા, પણ સ્કેવેન્જરે ડેડ બોડી ખાઈ લીધું, એના પછી અંદર જે કાંઈ પણ વધ્યું છે એની અંદર પણ કંઈક ન્યુટ્રિયન્ટ હશે કે જે એનિમલ્સ માટે સારા હશે, right? So that nutrient will be separated by certain animals. जैसे कोई बैक्टीरिया है या फंजाई है या स्नेल है, they will separate all that nutrient. So separating that nutrient, that is known as what? Decomposing. वो सेपरेशन की प्रोसेस को हम बोलेंगे decomposing. बट जो एनिमल उसको सेपरेट करते हैं या ब्रेक करते हैं उसको हम क्या बोलेंगे? decomposers, right? Okay, let's read further. Scavengers eat or consume dead animals. Scavengers को हमने देखा कि वो जो मरे हुए एनिमल्स है या प्लांट है उसमें से फूड लेते हैं. बट decomposers break down the remains of dead plants and animals. मतलब वो जो scavengers हैं वो पूरी की पूरी डेड बॉडी एक साथ तो नहीं खा पाएंगे, थोड़ा कुछ बच जाएगा, राइट? तो उसमें से न्यूट्रिएंट को सेपरेट करने के प्रोसीजर जो है वो कौन करते हैं? decomposers. They are breaking down the nutrient and converting it into the simpler substance. अच्छे से जो मिक्सचर है उसमें से सबको सेपरेट करते हैं, जिसमें से अपने बॉडी में कुछ लेते हैं और कुछ न्यूट्रिएंट हवा में ऐसे ही फैल जाते हैं, तो उसको हम बोलेंगे decomposers. Clear? Okay. Now see, decomposers and scavengers play a very important role in keeping the environment clean, right? we have seen that scavengers are eating the dead bodies. Whatever the remaining things are there in the dead bodies will be break down by the decomposers. So in short, we can say that scavengers and decomposers are both known as natural cleaner. उसको हम क्या बोलेंगे? नेचुरल क्लीनर. बट वो किसको क्लीन करने में हेल्प करते हैं? एनवायरमेंट को. राइट? सो वी कैन से दैट स्कैवेंजर्स एंड decomposers are natural environment cleaner. They help us in cleaning the environment naturally. Understood? So that was scavengers and decomposer. Now we are going to go on the next topic. What is that? Parasites. What is the next category? Parasites. Right? This is what? This is parasites. Now, what is the meaning of it? Parasites means small insects या small animal who is living in other animals body. કોઈ બીજા એનિમલ ના બોડી ની અંદર રહે છે એને શું કહેવાય? પેરાસાઇટ. Okay, now we will study it in a detail. See here, they are organisms that live on or inside the bodies of other living organism and obtain food from them. That means या तो वो स्किन के ऊपर होते हैं या तो बॉडी के अंदर होते हैं. तो अगर स्किन के ऊपर होते हैं तो अपनी चोंच जैसी कुछ उनकी स्ट्रक्चर होता है जिससे दे आर सकिंग द ब्लड. एंड इफ दे आर इनसाइड द बॉडी, अगर किसी एनिमल के बॉडी के अंदर है तो क्या होगा? जो एनिमल फूड खाएगा वो फूड का न्यूट्रिएंट उसकी बॉडी को कम मिलेगा, बट उसके अंदर जो पैरासाइट है, उसके अंदर जो छोटे छोटे इंसेक्ट गए हुए हैं उसको ज्यादा मिलेगा. राइट? सो लिविंग इन or on bodies of animals are known as a parasite. Okay? Now let's go further. The organism that provides food and shelter to a parasite is called host. That means if I say that this is a human body and in this body I have a one small insect inside my body. મારા શરીરની અંદર એક નાનકડું ઇન્સેક્ટ છે જે મને નથી ખબર કે કેવી રીતના ગયું. રાઈટ? તો હું જે કાંઈ પણ ખાઈશ એ મને ઓછું મળશે અને વધારે કોને મળશે? પેલા કીડાને. રાઈટ? સો my body is giving a shelter and a food to that insect. So this body is known as a host. જે એનિમલના બોડીની અંદર રહે છે તો એ એનિમલ ને શું કહેવાશે? હોસ્ટ. અને અંદર જે રહે છે એને શું કહેવાશે? પેરાસાઇટ. ક્લિયર? ઓકે, લેટ્સ ગો ફર્ધર. નાઉ બિફોર વી ગો, you have to underline this definition of a host. Where you will start from? The organism that provides food and shelter to a parasite is called a host. वहां तक आपको अंडरलाइन करना है. डन? Let's read further. They usually harm the host. मतलब હવે કીડો આપણા શરીરની અંદર છે તો આપણા શરીરને નુકસાન કરશે કે નહીં કરે? Yes, right? It will harm our body. It will harm the body of the host. Okay? Suppose તમે પાણી પીવો છો પણ ઘણી વખત પાણીની અંદર એવા સ્મોલ માઇક્રો ઓર્ગેનિઝમ હોય કે જે આપણને દેખાય નહીં, but we drank. So with that water, that small microorganism will enter to your body and will stay in your body and will feed the food from your body. તમારા શરીરમાંથી ફૂડ ખાશે તો આપણું બોડી છે એ શું કહેવાય? હોસ્ટ. પણ ઘણી વખત these microorganisms are harming our body. આપણા બોડીને નુકસાન કરે છે, આપણે બીમાર પડી શકીએ છીએ. Right? So parasites are very harmful. Okay? Let's read further. They usually harm the host, as you know. For example, fleas. You can see એક નાનકડું ઈતળી જેવું પેરાસાઇટ છે. Fleas and leeches એટલે કે જળો જે આપણા શરીરમાં ચોંટી જાય અને આપણા શરીરમાંથી ખૂન ચૂસે. Right? Leeches suck blood of human beings and other animals. right? They have a one small beak like a system. એક ચાંચ જેવી વસ્તુ હોય છે કે જેના થ્રુ આપણા શરીરમાં ચોંટી જાય અને બ્લડ ખેંચે, ખૂન ચૂસે, લોહી ચૂસે, right? See here, they suck the blood with the help of a small pipe like a structure called proboscis, right? ये हमने हार्ड वर्ड में भी देखा था, but how will you pronounce it? Proboscis, right? As you can see at the end of that page, enunciation करके कुछ लिखा है, that means it is showing you कि ये word को कैसे pronounce करना है, right? So proboscis present in their mouth, that means all the parasites who is sucking the blood will have a small pipe like a structure through which they are sucking the blood, right? And they are harming the body of the host. એટલે આપણા શરીરને નુકસાન કરે છે, બરાબર? જો વધારે પડતા મચ્છર તમને કરડી જાય તો you may suffer with malaria, right? They are also sucking the blood, right? They are harmful to us. We have to take care, right? Now, tapeworms and hookworms are also parasites. Underline this too. Tapeworms and hookworms. આ નાના નાના વોર્મ્સ છે, નાના નાના કીડા છે, એકદમ નાના હોય, એ આપણને દેખાય પણ નહીં, રાઈટ? માઇક્રોસ્કોપમાં જોવા પડે, આપણને ન દેખાય, એકદમ નાના માઇક્રો ઓર્ગેનિઝમ છે. દે એન્ટર ઇન અવર બોડી, આપણા ઇન્ટેસ્ટાઇનમાં રહે, એન્ડ દે હાર્મ અવર બોડી, રાઈટ? સો ટેપવોર્મ એન્ડ હુકવોર્મ યુ આર અંડરલાઇનિંગ, right? Are also parasites that live inside the bodies of some animals and feed on the food digested by these animals. આપણે જે ફૂડ ખાધું છે ડાયજેસ્ટ થઈ જાય પછી ધીમે ધીમે એમાંથી એ ફૂડ ખાય, that means એ ન્યુટ્રિયન્ટ લે છે, એટલે આપણના શરીરને ન્યુટ્રિયન્ટ ન મળે પણ એને વધારે મળે. In short, they are living in the host body and they are harming host body, right? They are spreading the disease like this. So they are considered as parasites. Are you clear? So here we have ended the category of animal depending on their food habit. We have studied herbivorous, carnivores, omnivores, scavengers, decomposers and parasites. Right? Now we will see one small video so that you can have a more idea about the animals. Okay? Let us start.
The feeding habits of animals. Based on the feeding habits of animals, they are classified into herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, parasites, and decomposers. Herbivores such as cow and deer eat only plants. They have sharp cutting teeth at the front for cutting the plants and flat, wide grinding teeth at the back of their jaw for chewing. Herbivorous birds such as sparrows and parrots eat berries, fruits and seeds. Carnivores such as tiger and wolf eat other animals. They have long and sharp teeth for tearing the flesh of animals and some grinding teeth for chewing. Carnivorous birds such as eagles have curved, pointed beaks to tear the flesh. Snakes do not have teeth for chewing. Instead, they have fangs that are used to inject the poison into the prey. Omnivores such as bears and raccoons eat both plants and animals. Omnivores have a combination of sharp front teeth and grinding teeth. Omnivores eat only parts of certain plants. Human beings too are omnivores, but they do not eat the flesh of all animals. Omnivorous birds such as hummingbirds and robins eat insects, rodents, seeds and fruits. Scavengers such as jackals and vultures eat dead animals and plants. In this way, they help to keep the environment clean Scavengers such as crow and hyena can be either carnivorous or omnivorous. Decomposers such as bacteria, fungi, worms and snails break down the complex organic components in the remains of dead plants and animals and convert them into simpler substances. Like scavengers, decomposers too help to keep the environment clean. Parasites such as fleas live on or inside the bodies of the host. They usually harm the host by sucking the blood of the host. Tapeworms too are parasites. They feed on the food digested by the host. Thus, the need of food keeps all the animals together in an environment.
Okay, so now as you have seen the video, you may have a clear idea about this. Today I am ending my session over here. But before I end my session, you have to read the topic which we have done today. And if you have any query, you have to go through this video again. We will meet in the next session. I hope you have enjoyed this session. Okay, till that time, please stay at home, stay safe, bye bye.